We're going to go over some quick details for lunch and bus behavior. Junior high will be the first lunch, high school will be second lunch. We will be giving the high school a lunch order each week. A lot of this has to do with the legacy hour incentives that was outlined in Module 1. When going to lunch, please do not cut in the line. Please clean up your tables for the next lunch period. It's also important to know that all students should be in the lunch commons area when eating lunch. You should only be eating lunch in a classroom with the permission of the teacher supervising that classroom. While riding the bus, it's very, very important to understand that the bus driver is in charge. Think of the bus as an extension of the classroom. If you have a bus problem, please see myself or Mr. Hurla. Do what's right and stay out of trouble. Be respectful and treat others like you want to be treated. Care and supervision of our locker room is a top priority for administration and staff. This is an area that can be difficult to supervise for teachers and staff members. We've had some trouble in the past with students not taking care of the locker rooms. We've also had issues with tobacco and vaping in the locker room. The purpose of locking the locker room before school, at lunch, and after school is because of supervision. Please make it a point to make sure you and your fellow students are not vandalizing, keeping the locker room clean, and respecting this area that is important to our students. Direct supervision is a must if students are in the weight room. The weight room will be off limits to students unless they have a faculty member present providing direct supervision. This rule applies before and after school. The first ASAP and eligibility poll will be September 5th at 1 p.m. Students that have an F at 1 p.m. on Thursday will be deemed academically ineligible for activities. And when I say Thursday, that's Thursday, September 5th. The first week, students will be on probation. The second week, the student will not be able to participate in activities if they still have an F. Exceptions will not be made as the student is given a probation week. It is very important that once students are on school property, they stay on school property. Students are the responsibility of the school during school hours. If you need to stop at Ray's or Shortstop, please do so before you come to school. Students riding the bus will not be allowed to get off the bus and walk over to Ray's or Shortstop. When you get off the bus, you must go into the school. Keeping our building safe and secure is important for your safety. We have a lot of outside exterior doors at St. Mary's Junior Senior High School. Keep all exterior and interior classroom doors locked during the school day. Do not prop open doors and only leave school property through the main entrance. For example, those of you that are in SAS, do not leave out the girls' locker room door. You should never leave the building through the locker room doors or the weight room doors unless you are given permission by a teacher. We don't want to risk that these doors are not being secure. Please enter and exit through the main entrances.